that. Let's stop this bit.
Yeah, let's stop this bit. Well, hi, this is the Off the Border podcast with Steven.
And Steven. It's the Steven and
This
Steven
is
episode.
Steven and Steven episode of Off the Border.
Steven squared, which
There's no
means
mark.
that it's even Steven.
There's not a single mark here in this podcast today.
Nope.
Yeah, we
None.
looked around. We were like, you know what this podcast needs? It needs to change. It
needs
less mark.
Less mark.
It needs to be less mark.
More Steven.
More fucking Steven.
Get on it, everybody.
Steven and Steven. Wait, but hold on though. How does the other Steven spell his name?
He doesn't. He's illiterate.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
That's
What a bummer.
fair enough. That's a great thing. I actually would love. I'm gonna use that next time. When someone's like, "How do you spell your name?" Like, I don't know how to spell.
With a PH or with a V? I don't know what those are.
Yeah.
What?
Is that?
What are you talking about?
Is that hieroglyphics? I don't understand.
PH?
That's like the one thing about my name when people are like, I'm like, I don't even care if they actually spell it right. I actually care if they just pronounce it right. Because I just don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that.
Hello,
I don't like
my
Stefan.
name is Stefan Baxley.
Stefan, yeah.
Tell your service.
I was working at a job where I had a name tag, and the guy said my name wrong 5 times.
Stefan?
It was, yeah. He was like, yeah, because my name is spelled with a PH. So he said, Stepan? Stefan? 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 Steven. And I was like, Steven, yeah, you got it.
You ever think about throwing an accent or like an enya in there?
Stefania?
Just to make it, exotic? Yeah, like,
Yeah. I do. Well, what's
Stefan.
What's Steven in Spanish? I say it all the time. I can't remember right now. Is it
Esteban.
Esteban? See, I like to call myself Esteban.
Muy bueno.
Yeah, when people ask me my name, I'm like Esteban. Because I think that's very
Esteban
exotic.
Baxley.
He's Esteban.
You do have one of those names that sounds totally like a butler, though.
Oh, Steven.
It's the Baxley part, I think.
Oh yeah, Steven Baxley.
Definitely sounds like a dude with a really big overbite and like mutton chops calling to his. It's like, "Oh, Baxley, come here, bring the tea." Sounds, I don't know.
Yeah. So have you ever that reminds me? Have you ever looked at like your family history? Do you know anything about your family history?
Well, my dad's from Poland.
Oh, cool.
My mom, her mom is from Mexico, and her dad just kind of mixed the white people stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan. This is something that happens to me a lot. And I'm sure it happens to a lot of people that have kind of a foreign ancestry.
Yeah.
But like more immediately, like, so my dad is from Poland.
Oh, okay. So your dad is
So
Polish.
if I say, hey, oh yeah, I'm a little bit Polish, people are like, oh my goodness, you're Polish? I'm Norwegian, Italian,
Right.
French,
They
a
name
little
their
bit of
entire
Cherokee.
ancestry.
And then I'm like, you're white.
Yeah,
You're just a regular white person. Like, that's not
But
part
it's
of
like
the
no, it's
culture.
like I'm literally half Polish. Like if you look at like how they do generations and stuff,
it's
like
directly influenced my life. That amount.
Like I have family members in Poland right now. Yeah,
For sure.
I don't know shit. Like it's really unfortunate. Like I remember when like cultural appreciation month would come in school or something like that. They'd have you like, here's a note. Go find out where your family history is.
And you just be like, I'm so sorry, everyone else. I'm just white. I'm sorry.
That's what I would put because like I would have to like I'd go home and ask my mom or so I'd be like, do you like what's our history? And then she goes, I think we have German. And I'm like you think? You have no idea? She's like, no. And I actually finally like I talked to some other my family members and asked them. Like I asked my grandfather and he could go back to I think his grandfather, but even then it wasn't like out of country. It was like it's like they were here.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, let's keep going. And I talked to my uncle who actually tried to do the research, and he couldn't get any farther than like 6 generations in. But it was something like we had an Irish ancestor come over, and he married a Seminole Indian woman, and they had kids. So it's like I can be one of those douchebag white guys. It's like I'm like 1/16 Native American. But yeah, he's like besides that, I couldn't get any farther than that, and I was like, I want to find out, dude. I'm so interested.
You ever think about doing the the spit tube thing, the 23andMe. You know what that is?
No.
You pretty much spit in a tube. It
Uh-huh.
costs like, I don't know, I guess like $75 maybe.
Okay.
You send it to this lab, and they send you back just some generic genetic information based on this little bit of your DNA that they go through and they break down.
Okay.
And so they tell you, I guess there's some way of matching up with Match.com, and you can pull up your heritage.
Yeah.
Little indicators of, oh, you have like a 73% chance of having brown hair, and oh, you got maybe like a 50% chance of having some, medical issue.
Okay.
Well,
That is it. I will. Is it a real thing or did you?
it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. Okay.
23andMe.
I will.
It's pretty popular. I think.
Shit, yeah. I will
if you-
definitely have to check that out.
There's probably a couple podcasts like most people listen to that won the advertisements that they have before it.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like, oh, Squarespace,
And we're-
23andMe, and don't
So,
forget to boost mobile.
23andMe, if you're listening, we will totally.
Yo, hook us up,
Yeah,
man.
hooks up. We will. You sponsor us, and we will spit in some tubes.
We'll spit in all your tubes.
Yeah, I'll
How
spit
much
in the
spit you
tube,
want?
on the tube.
I'll
I'll put the tube anywhere you want me to put
I'll spit a lot, man.
to get my history.
So much spit. Ooh. Boy, I had something I want to say, and I was like, I put on that face like I'm gonna say it, and you're looking at me, and you're like,
Well,
dead.
and did you forget it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
No.
well, how about movie review time? I saw It.
What'd you see?
Saw It.
But what movie?
No, I saw It. Yeah, It. Not
What'd you
It.
see?
I saw It. There's not like an It in it. I just saw It. You know what I'm saying?
Am I being total hack right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, Stephen King's It, based off of the novel, the novelle.
Is that about the killer eBay commercial when you're like, buy it, sell it, auction it?
You know,
Is this about?
I actually think that's a real movie. I'm not even
Is
kidding.
this about the Bop It?
Dude, a horror movie about a Bop It? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? That'd be amazing. Oh, I think I have seen a comic that's like that, where it's like, Bop It, twist it, kill your parents. And he's like, what? Kill your parents. And then the kid's like stabbing his parents. He's like, hide the body.
That would
Keeps
totally mess with my rhythm if that was one of the Bop It commands.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, you should have done it. But yeah, I saw Stephen King's It. It was very good. I'm not gonna like spoil anything. Well, I mean,
Was
honestly, can't really
what
spoil
kind
it.
of horror movie would you classify it as?
okay. So it's funny you say that because that's actually what I was gonna go into. If you're afraid of clowns, if you have a genuine fear of clowns, you'll find the movie scary like 8 out of 10
Okay.
on the scare scale, right? And 10 being the most. If you're not afraid of clowns, it's probably like a solid 6. That's about it.
I'm only aware of it through Scary Movie 2.
Okay, yeah. I think they talk, yeah.
I don't really watch a lot of scary movies. I understand the plot is it's a clown that likes to eat children or something.
Yeah, that's basically the plot, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I mean, honestly, like, there's not really spoiling it because, it was a novel, and then it was made into a TV movie, and the person that played Pennywise the Clown, which is it, was Tim Curry. And Tim Curry did a fantastic job as
In the
Pennywise.
TV and the movie? Or just the
Not the
movie?
movie, no. The movie now is, the movie Pennywise was Bill Skarsgård.
Right, but Tim Curry,
Tim Curry was in the TV.
Home Alone 2
Yeah, Home Alone 2.
was in the TV and the movie?
No, it was a TV movie. It was like a movie made for TV.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a TV movie.
Okay.
Because they played it in 2 parts because the movie alone, like if you watch the movie by itself, it's like 6 hours.
Gross.
That's because they split it in like 2. But Tim Curry's Pennywise was really great. But the reason it was great was because of Tim Curry. Like Tim Curry made that movie and made that character. So to see somebody else take on it, it's like you got big shoes to fill, not just because you're a clown. Thank you.
God damn it.
I thought of that one myself. I was pretty happy with that one. But no, Bill Skarsgård, the brother of Alexander Skarsgård.
I don't know if you're saying it right.
I've actually said the name 1,000 times to
Skarsgård.
practice it.
How many
Pretty
A's
sure
are
that's
in
how
there?
you
Like
say it.
27?
Skarsgård.
38?
There's a lot of A's. The name is all over the place, honestly. But he actually did a really good job. Yeah, like I said, so it's not even that scary. I think it's just a good movie. It's just a really good movie. The kids, they have one of the kids from Stranger Things. They gave him there's like one of the kids who's the most talkative one and makes all the jokes. They gave him that spot and he fucking killed it. He was good.
Can I make an off the border confession here?
Go ahead and make it. Oh, of course.
Didn't like Stranger Things.
You what? You didn't like it?
Didn't like it.
Can I make one? I haven't finished it. I just know the kid because I've watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, so I know who that is. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, which one was it? I'll spoil
like
it for
the
you.
main kid,
The main
whichever
kid?
what his name is. Yeah,
Billy,
I think Billy.
Timmy,
I can't fucking
Tony,
I can't fucking remember their name.
Joni, Jamie, Pajammy, Whammy. That's why I didn't like the series or the season. They had really weird names, so it's kind of hard to get into it.
Yeah,
especially Pajammy Whammy.
But all the kids did well too, because it wasn't like they definitely put him on. Like I said, they gave him the most talkative kid part to put focus on him. But all the other kids in the movie did really
Let me
good.
say all the cool stuff.
But yeah, it was really great, and definitely I'd go see it. I think off the border rating, I would give it, like I said, I'd probably give it a 7.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a
7 out
solid
of 10.
4.
He's gonna give it a solid 4. That's nice. Hey, it's a solid 4.
Not
I
on
don't like fluid 4s.
Not on any scale either.
Oh, just a 4.
Just a
Just
4.
handed a 4.
Just here you go.
Just a woodblock 4.
Here's a great integer for you.
You're like, here you go.
Solid 4.
Solid 4.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw.
That would be really funny. Just give it like when people ask like, what would you think of it? Just be like, I'd give it a 5. Out of what? Give it a 5.
Just a 5.
Just a 5.
You know?
Yeah, it's no need to rate it. It needs to rate it in its scale. I'll just give it a 5.
Yeah.
Like a high five, $5 bill. I'll just give it a 5, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah. So weird. Numbers are kind of they were weirdly can be abstract but also definitive concept. So like if you want me to put on a scale, that's weird.
You can fucking
Get on my
stoner mind on fucking numbers, dude. Fucking
you know what I try to watch?
What's that?
And I couldn't because you ruined the entire genre for me.
What?
Zootopia. Someone told me that it was like the funniest movie they've seen in a while, and I watched like half of it, and it really wasn't, which made sense because the person that told me this was 55, 56.
Oh.
So they
wow.
they're a little dead inside, and they don't really have that much joy.
Yeah.
They don't really get to see that much ridiculousness in the world because they're very about their job. They got to raise their kids, and they got to watch kid movies every now and then.
Yeah.
As I understand it, the funniest part is the part that they showed in the trailer, which is where they're at the DMV.
Yeah, that's like the funniest part. Yeah,
is there? But yeah,
that was in every single trailer. Every single trailer, that part was there.
I was just watching it, and like I used to just watch things and be like, ha 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 ha, rabbits don't talk. And now I'm watching it like, there's probably some dude jacking it to this right now.
There's
some
creeper. There's definitely some furry Rule 34 shit on the internet.
That makes me so, I don't know. I don't even know why that makes me
Official
so
Off the Border next week, we will have some Zootopia romance out of context.
It's the Uncanny Valley thing, I guess.
Yeah. I watched Zootopia for the same reason that I watched like Frozen and Moana, because they were the new Disney movie, right? There was the new one that like, oh, this is the best one.
I liked Moana and Frozen. I was just watching Zootopia, and it seemed a little too like, kids fairy tale animals meets The Wire.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. The problem that I have with Zootopia and Frozen and Moana is that the lesson that they try, they're not subtle with it anymore. It's like in old cartoon shows and old movies, they would give you the story, and then whatever was the thing to learn from it, right? The moral of the story, it was like you learned it from watching the story. But like in Zootopia, it was just very apparent. It's like, yes, this is like a metaphor for racism, or this is a metaphor for hating people, because it's like all these animals are like, oh, we don't like predators now. We don't like predators. So let's put all the predators in a certain designated area. But then people are like, no, it's not actually predators. Predators aren't bad. Not all of them. It's only some predators. And it was just so like, it was just so in your face about it.
I didn't
I'm
get
like,
that far.
You can be freaking subtle. Oh yeah, it gets that way. It gets that way real quick. And obviously it's like, because the fox, right? He's a predator, right? But the fox has been hanging out with the bunny, who's a herbivore or whatever. So once it gets to the part of the movie where they're like, we need to separate them, then the bunny's like, yay, we like did something to help the community. But then the fox is like, no, you fucking didn't, And it's just so like in your face about it with the lesson of it. It's like, I get it. You don't have to fucking drown me with this shit. Because then they take it so far to the extreme that the bunny is like, oh, maybe we went too far with it. Maybe we need to reel it back a bit and realize that not everybody who has claws and eats meat is a terrible person. And it's like, and Frozen was like the same way. It was just like the lesson's just right there. They just give it to you. And I'm like, how about you let me fucking figure it out for myself? I understand it's for kids, but kids aren't that dumb anyway. Like, don't just present it out there.
I don't know. Don't you feel like it's always been like that? You're probably just older, so
I have gone
more
back
apparent to you.
and I have seen some, yes, but there are still. If you look at some of the classics, you still look at it because the other thing too is that what the old movies would do in the old stories was that you could take different lessons from them, right? Because it wasn't so in your face and so blatant about it that it's like you could watch. I don't know, like you could watch Mulan and be like, oh, it's about, you could look at it and be like, oh, she became or looked like a guy so that she could protect her family's honor. So you can look at it as like do whatever you have to do to retain your honor, maybe in your family or something like that. Like you could look at it classically like that, or people look at it now and be like, be comfortable in whoever you are, because they look at it like Mulan, like a part of guy or whatever. So it's like you could watch that movie and find different morals to the story. In Zootopia, it was just like, don't be a racist. Like that was the only thing you could really take from it. And also the DMV sucks. That was like the two lessons that they gave it to you. But like kids' cartoon shows are the same way too. It's like I don't know, just like SpongeBob, I think it's the same way. Like the new episodes of SpongeBob, I can't watch them because they're either pointless,
it was like that
or again,
one
the point
time-
is so obvious that I'm like, the other episodes you were a little subtle with it. You took your time.
Like that one time that Henrietta Al on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I'm with you.
Didn't like was like, do I keep the baby?
Yeah.
And it's
that was a crazy episode.
It was very
too.
because morally ambiguous. Yeah. Like,
because like at the end she didn't. It was like crazy.
Yeah. So
at the abortion, like, damn, Henrietta.
Yeah, and King Friday was like,
it was a heavy fucking episode. Yeah.
The year of our Lord. This is a theocracy. No. Yeah. Stone her to fuck this. Dude, abandon this train of thought.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did. They put her on the train and then they sent her going. Like they
didn't have a train. They had a trolley, bro.
Whatever.
Get on it.
Fucking be all pissy shit about that.
Ugh. Blech. Ugh.
But yeah. I don't know. I probably also just watched. Well, okay, so you know what I think? What new TV show does it perfectly well?
No.
Steven Universe. And it's even a part of the podcast with the Steven.
What, is that a real thing?
Of course you know what Steven Universe is. Don't fuck with me, dude. That's like the biggest cartoon in this fucking age right now.
Bigger than Rock and Mearty?
Like, that's actually why I hate having my name.
Rock and
because
Mearty.
Everybody that I meet that's under the age of like 17 will meet me and go, oh, like Steven Universe? And it was fucking annoying as shit because for the longest time I didn't watch the show, so I didn't get any of the references. And I'm like, no, not like fucking Steven Universe.
What happens in... What? Okay, Steven Universe is a cartoon. I knew that.
Yeah.
There's a curly-haired boy.
Yes, right? You are kind of right, I think.
Does he have like a...
Oh, he has like a bush.
He has, yeah, like
a Jufro.
Okay, cool.
He's got kind of a
And
Jufro.
that's... Is that the one with the kookaburra?
With a what?
Like a blue jay or something?
No, that is not Adventure Time. Shit, I'm getting him.
Okay, so
sometime regular show.
Okay, that's yeah.
So okay,
I don't know what Steven Universe
I'll give you the basis for Steven Universe. It's a great show if you can try to watch it.
If it's not just Bob the Builder.
It is okay. No.
but
No,
with a
'cause it's
different
so-
aesthetic.
because it's
I don't
like,
want to hear about it. Then I don't want.
No, it's like
It's not about Bob the
like,
Builder. I don't want if he can't fix it, then no, I can't hear
Oh, he
about
fixes it.
Okay.
He fixes it all right. No, it's like regular show. It's like kids that are younger can watch it, and then also teens can watch it because it's got really good morals. But what? No, I actually really do enjoy Steven Universe. It gets an official thumbs up from me.
it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
But so Steven
like dog shit.
is this kid who is half what is called gem, and gems are these aliens.
Oh, is this some furry bullshit again?
No.
Sounds like
So gems are these aliens that came to Earth, and they're
Scientology.
they're
Xanu.
They're fuck. I can't
Volcanoes.
fucking think with you fucking spouting out shit.
Golden Jets.
Yeah, they're golden jets.
Dianetics. Okay, they're gems.
So they're gems.
and
They're magical.
Scouts.
They're basically
and
magic.
Dills.
They're magical beings.
This is To Kill a Mockingbird.
We're done with Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a great show.
If
If you watch it,
I'm
fucking
putting
go
my mic
watch
down.
it. It's fucking great.
Hey, I'm putting my mic down.
No,
Bring it
don't
down.
put the mic down. I don't want the mic down.
I want to hear.
I don't want to do
wanna
this by my
hear
fucking
about
self.
Steven Universe. If it's a good show, I should possibly be enjoying.
Do you have the? You don't have the inability.
I have the internet.
What? Sit
Look,
back.
no,
Put
look,
your back.
look,
Just
look.
don't put it in your lap.
Hey,
put it
this
on. It
doesn't have to be
on
this
the
way.
floor. The floor is dirty.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah. I think your house is filthy.
Putting it down. I'm putting it down. Go ahead.
Now
Steven
you're
Universe, hit me. Give me the 101, the 411.
Steven Universe.
the three-
These gems,
whatever.
they're aliens. They came from Earth. They have magical powers and shit. Steven is half a gem. His father was a human. His mom. You're actually a lot closer with that than you are Scientology. But anyway, no. So one of my favorite episodes is the gems have an ability to fuse together, and when they fuse together, they become more powerful, right? Well, there's one of the gems whose name is Garnet. She's the fucking coolest one, right? Like she's the best fucking character in the show. You find out that she is not one person. She's actually two gems. Because the entire time she's like just one person, and then she gets split up and you find out she's two gems. So the entire time she's been two gems fused together. And in this universe or in the show, fusing together is like an intimate thing. And the two gems that fuse together into Garnet are like in love with each other. So it's a metaphor for sex in a way, because it's like, oh, fusing is an intimate thing. You can't just force it. Like both parties have to like it. And then in this one, both of these gems fuse together, and on the gem homeworld, they didn't approve of it. And so it's like a whole allegory for same-sex marriage. And it's like, you two can't fuse together. You are two different gems. You're a rich gem, you're a poor gem, and you're just not supposed to mix. But then they do it together, and then they go to Earth, and then they live on Earth to be happy and shit. And I watched that episode. I'm like, that's such a fucking great, like, that's a good lesson to put onto a kid show about today's age. And it's not just in your fucking face about it like Frozen, where it's just like, women empowerment. Blah! It's just a fucking episode of that. That's all I want to say.
That's actually really good, because when I look at the youth of America today, especially the children, and on a global scale, I always think, man, we are falling behind in the fucking game. And we need to teach these kids now.
Dude, China's beating us.
They're
beating the shit out of us.
Are they?
Yeah, dude, look how many people they have. They have
Yeah,
way more
but that's
people.
like, how big is China though, really? Isn't it bigger than the US?
I don't know.
if
Not
it's-
the entirety.
I don't know if it's 3 times bigger than the US.
No, it's not bigger than the U.S. Not the
But-
entirety of it. It's fucking. That's why they're so fucking overpopulated. Because they have a higher population in less area. And so they're all fucking crammed into fucking cities and shit.
Dog.
But
That's 'cause
anyway,
they have tea.
Steven Universe is great. Let's move on to that, something more manly, and talk about it.
Let's
Football started.
talk about SpongeBob.
We'll talk about some football.
It's more manly.
This is the sports section of the show. Welcome to Off the Border
I can't
on
wait.
97.5.
I can't wait to watch those
Border.
Panthers sock it to the not Panthers.
So apparently the only football team you know of is the Panthers.
It's also the Jaguars.
You chose like the two worst teams to remember.
Cheetahs.
Like you can't even fucking remember the Patriots. I hate the Patriots, and they're
Tasmanian
like
Devils.
worldwide famous, at least.
I'm more into like AAA leagues,
Triple
double A.
You know,
like
batteries.
like feeder leagues. Like these guys aren't good enough to be in the NFL yet, but
Oh, like high school.
I'm into like XFL
Dude, don't even joke, dude. XFL was legit.
and flag football. I'm into indoor arena.
I'm into professional flag football.
I'm into arena football. So if you don't want to talk about that, then I don't know.
Dude, I've seen some arena football hits.
It's
that
a
are
lot
pretty
more
crazy.
fast paced.
It is very fast paced.
More
Yeah.
turnaround.
It's basically just rugby. It's just American rugby, is what it is.
Houston Texans and
I was gonna say you should fucking know
Dallas
football. You're from Texas, and you guys have like
Jaguars.
14 football teams or whatever.
there's two. There's the Cowboys and the Texans, and New Mexico doesn't have one. Does Arizona have one?
Yeah.
The
The Cardinals.
That's baseball, dude. Come on, get on my level.
No, our baseball team is the
There's the Utah Jazz.
Diamondbacks. Yeah, we have the Diamondbacks. That's our fucking baseball team.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then our
People
football team is
listening,
the
we're gonna have
Cardinals.
to issue a correction for this episode. So much false information flying about. Anyway,
Right, says the guy who's like Panthers and non-Panthers.
they're the South Carolina Panthers.
One of them.
Just the Carolina
They're from one of them.
Panthers,
Yeah, Carolina Panthers.
like the Reaper, the spicy pepper, right? It's a
Oh yeah, the Carolina Reaper. Yeah, shit's crazy. So do you have a football team?
Yeah,
Who's that? Non-Panther?
the Steelers
Are you actually a Steelers fan?
from Pittsburgh.
I mean, if you are, we can have that conversation because my family are fucking Pittsburgh fans.
Yeah,
Yeah, my sister's a Pittsburgh fan,
big
and
fan.
I'm a Ravens fan, so it's pretty.
Big fan of the quarterback.
Who's the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Matt Hasselbeck.
Matt Hasselbeck?
Yeah,
No.
Troy Aikman.
Drake?
Troy Aikman.
Oh, Troy Aikman. You're getting a little bit closer.
Ocho Cinco.
Nope. I don't even fucking think Ocho Cinco's playing anymore. And if he did, he fucking changed his number because I don't think it's the same fucking number.
Jerry Rice.
No, you're still way off. Well, no, you're kind of close because they both have food in their name.
Oh. Tom
Nope.
Stromboli.
Nope, you are so far off. So I'll correct you. It's
Jimmy McFlurry.
Ben Roethlisberger. Okay.
Oh, the rapey guy.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
You got to be more specific when you talk about the NFL because that could be a lot of players on a bunch of different teams.
The alley rapey guy.
Yeah, see,
Right.
alley rapey guy.
Okay,
No, I
cool.
think he was actually the hotel rapey guy.
Oh, boy.
I want to say he was the hotel rapey guy. I can't remember. There's so many different rape cases in the
So
NFL.
many. Ugh. How can you even keep track?
Yeah, I was actually a Baltimore fan before I moved to the Baltimore area. So I actually lucked out when I moved out here. I was like, fuck, I'm near my team. Hell
Oh.
yeah. It was so cool.
You just like wearing purple?
No, so I watched a play where Ray Lewis didn't even tackle a guy. He stood in front of the guy. The guy hit him, did a backflip, lost his helmet, got walked out with a concussion, and I was like, that's my fucking team right there. I was like, that's my fucking team.
That's cool.
It's like 100%. Well, and it was funny because my mom is a Steelers fan, a diehard Steelers fan, and she asked me, she's like, so, who's your favorite team? And I was like, Baltimore Ravens. And she like stared daggers at me. She's like, that's our biggest rival. And I was like, you said I can't be a Patriots fan, a Cowboys fan. You didn't tell me anything about Baltimore Ravens, so fucking deal with it. That's my team.
So what's
now.
the deal with the Eagles then? Are they just not an entity?
No, the Eagles are still here.
But like, how come it's Steelers, Baltimore? Baltimore,
well,
Pittsburgh.
it's just because the Eagles just tend not to be up in the higher caliber, really, I think is what it is.
Okay.
Like they're there, but like, and what it is too is that the Steelers and the Ravens, they just have intense fucking games. Like every time they play with each other, fuck. I just said that and my mind just laughed. But every time they play against each other, It's just really fucking intense.
Uh,
So that's really what it is. Because that's really like when the rivalries are set up. That's what it is. It's just teams that play fucking against each other really well. Like Green Bay Packers and Bears. It's like the Chicago Bears. They'll fucking suck every year. But then they'll play against the Packers, and that's when they play really well because they fucking hate the Packers. So, yeah, that's the fun thing about football is even when your team sucks, if they play against their rival, it's gonna be a good fucking team.
Did you know that in other countries,
Yep,
football is soccer?
but soccer is soccer.
No.
So you're telling me in other countries besides ours,
Yes, there are. Okay.
that people call football soccer
Some countries,
and soccer is football.
they don't even speak English. They have their own language. And so if you say soccer, they'll say Yang Ting Ting Kong Pong soccer.
Sounds like we have a lot of nuking to do, in my honest opinion.
Yeah. Emancipate them from their inferior sports. Show them how real men play.
Now, actually, the Baltimore Ravens will be playing the London game against the Jacksonville Jaguars next week.
London game, what?
Yeah, so once or I think maybe twice a year, the NFL goes to London and they play a sport game there.
For the expats? Like, who goes to see that?
The fucking British people.
Are they like, hello?
There are professional football fans in England and stuff. They're actually trying. Trying to get their own league.
They're fans of professional football. They're not fans, and they make a living by being fans.
No. That's
they're professional football
They're
fans.
professional football fans. I mean, there are professional football fans.
I'm a football
here.
fan, a professional one.
Yeah.
I get paid for this shit.
Speaking of which, some of our good buds that we know, Ryan Grimes and Brandon Fusen, they have their own podcast.
I don't know those people.
About football. Well, it's not really a podcast. It's a show. It's a show
I don't know what that is.
Called Tailgate Talk.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. So go check go check out their show, Tailgate Talk.
Toilet talk?
Tailgate Talk.
Talk about
Tailgate
wax
Talk.
rings.
You can also check them out on
porcelain.
Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, I think.
Dude.
So, they just kind of go, like they've been going, I think tonight or today they went to the MT&T Stadium and talked to Baltimore fans.
I got a great idea
What's
for a
that?
YouTube show we can do
Okay.
called Toilet Talk.
Okay. And we talk on toilets?
We talk about toilets.
We
bro.
talk about toilets.
We interview toilets, and we discuss toilets. A lot of things you don't know about a toilet, bro.
I'm not going to lie to you, Mark. That show sounds like shit. All right, I got nothing out of that one.
Toilet Talk.
Toilet
Mondays on NBC at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. It's prime time. It's a pretty good spot.
Prime time. Prime time.
Anyway, so these things your Americans who calls this football, but you know what? You don't play with your foot. Also, the balls that you do play with doesn't even measure 1 foot, and it's not even a ball. Balls are round, dude. Go fuck yourself, Americans. Whoa, dude.
Whoa,
way to break down
jeez.
football for us.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Fucking
you
European trash.
douchey douche.
I'm kidding for
douche.
anybody listening to this show in Europe because we have such a huge European base. I
Yeah,
don't want to
we're
ruin
like
that. We're fucking huge over there. We're like fucking
we're like that band that
Hasselhoff.
sings the final countdown.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm not going to be happy until I fucking figure out who sings that. Every fucking person out there, every fucking guy is like, how the fuck do you not know? How the fuck do you not know? I can't fuck. Do you know it? Are you going to fucking let me sit here and fucking look it up on my phone? Yeah, you fucking are with that goddamn look on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any fucking signal right now.
Do you want me to look it up for you?
I'm not. No, I'll fucking get it. Yeah, you'll have to look it up because I can't fucking do it.
Okay, hold on.
Just
Everyone
take
stand
your time.
by.
Just take your time.
Okay, Google. Who is the band that sings the final countdown?
Google's gonna be a sassy fucking remark.
The
Be like,
final countdown was recorded by Europe.
Ah, shit. God damn it.
I worked too hard to get that in there.
You wanted Google to say it because you just wanted fucking whatever
I wanted
shit
you.
her
I wanted
name
you to
is.
look it up, and you're like, "It's fucking Europe." God damn it.
Yeah, it's fucking Europe. God damn it. It's fucking Europe.
Ba-da-doo-doo.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, stop. We can't sing any more of it because we don't want to get copywritten. Because
We got like 15 seconds.
they could think that we are Europe singing that song.
Like that
We're so
Smooth
fucking
Groove
good.
guy, right? That does the video games musics. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
Smooth McGroove.
Oh yeah, Smooth Groove. Yeah, he was at a fucking convention not too long ago. I didn't get to fucking see him.
You were also there?
I was there.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't there. I guess.
Was it a convention like a hey everybody, welcome to the lawn supplies convention, or was it a type of convention that you would abbreviate as a something con?
It's something.
Welcome to CouchCon.
Well, I think it was actually MagFest.
Welcome to MagFest Con.
MagFest.
MagCon.
I got to meet Jared the Completionist.
Who's
was
that?
Pretty cool. He completes games on YouTube. Like he'll play a game and then complete the whole thing and tell you how difficult it is to complete
Big
it.
fucking whoop.
Yeah.
Don't most people play games and complete them?
Yeah, but not 100%. Like he 100%
okay.
like all achievements, all mini missions, all that kind of shit. And then basically at the end of it, he tells you like how difficult it was to finish, and then how he would rate it. So
wow,
but it's just kind of a cool guy. So it
like
was pretty cool.
like a really good, maybe bad show and tell where the kid's like, "This is my Super Mario Brothers. My mom gave it to me. It's fun to play, but don't wait too long in the levels, because if you make it to 0, you die." And everyone goes,
that was probably him.
Probably.
I would imagine that. Yeah, I have so many YouTubers I want to meet. Like, it's funny that's like, it's like over celebrities, I have YouTubers that I want to meet.
I would like to
over
meet
that.
Jay Leno.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would want to meet anyone from YouTube that I watch.
Joking Jay Leno.
I don't know.
Well, so
I would just be like, oh, hey, look, it's the guy from the opens things.
Oh,
opening reviews.
So I'm a huge fan of
it's
Game
the guy
Grumps.
that eats the hot wings.
It's I'm a huge fan of Game Grumps, and where I'm from, Sierra Vista, Arizona. Shout out! Whoa, shut the fuck up! Seriously, I'm done.
I know the theme song. It's should we sing it so people know it?
Know what?
I don't know.
Anyway, so
hey, I'm Grump. Me not so much.
Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
I thought it was different.
No. So anyway,
me not so much.
I'm in bed, trying to go to sleep, and my phone goes off, and I look at it, and it's my friend saying, "Dude, I just met Aaron," and I don't know who the fuck he's talking about because he didn't say last name. So I go, "Who the fuck is Aaron?" I'm thinking like Aaron, like is there an Aaron from high school I know?
Like Samus
and
Aaron.
He sends me a picture of Aaron Hansen, half a Game Grumps, and he's like licking popcorn
From the band Hansen?
No. You just fucking sang the theme song. I know you know what I'm talking about. So he shows me a picture, or he sends me a picture, and I'm like, holy fuck. And I look at where the picture is, because I'm thinking maybe I'm like, oh, he's at a convention or something. He must be somewhere that he's meeting Aaron Hansen. And so I look at the picture, and it's the fucking movie theater that's in our town. And I go, holy shit. So I give him a call. I go, dude, what the fuck is Aaron doing here? He goes, I don't know, dude. He worked at the movie theater. He's like, he walked in to buy some popcorn and see a movie, and he's just here. And I was my creep mode went on. I was like, well, fucking what movie is he going to see? Is it over yet? I'll
Kidnap
go fucking
him. Kidnap him and bring him over.
Fucking bring him over. We'll do some let's plays. We'll do some fucking let's plays.
Run a train on him while watch movie videos.
But no, because I was like, because the way that the movie theater was that when you exit the movie, you walk out and you walk outside of the movie theater like immediately. So I was like, I'll fucking wait outside for him and fucking try to meet him. That's so cool. And he's like, no, this was like hours ago. The movie's already done with. And I was like, you slut. I was like, how fucking dare you?
Guess who I just saw? 8 hours ago.
Yeah, 8 hours ago. I was like, you fucking prick. But then, a couple years go by, and I found out another friend is like, dude, I just saw Aaron at the movie theater. And I'm like, why the hell is Aaron coming to Sierra Vista? This is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Why the hell does he keep showing up?
He must like
And
the
I found
climate.
out that like his wife has like a sister that's in town that lives there, and so they come to visit her all the time. And I'm like, and then I fucking moved away, and I was like, my chance of meeting him has literally gone down to 0 fucking %.
Don't they have more of those dang cons here though?
They do have
In this
cons, and
area, at
they,
least.
they've gone to MagFest, but they didn't go the year that I went. So
What's
I was like,
MagFest?
it's the convention. One of the bigger ones that's here. It's in like DC,
Oh, okay.
the DC area anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja
I was
Phil.
fucking
Ja Phil.
Ja Phil.
Can we do the rest of our podcasts moving forward? Can this be a Rastafari, Padawa, you me already, man, Ja Phil, me speak.
No, Mark. Do you want to know why? We
no,
are both white.
They don't.
Disclaimer. We are both white.
You don't know that.
That's what the
You
disclaimer
said you don't know what
means.
your ancestry is.
I doubt I have Jamaican in my family. If I have Jamaican in my family, I think a lot of my family members would be very upset.
Really?
Probably.
Super racist in your family? That's
Not
crazy.
super racist, but racist enough.
That's Nita Mosquito.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I love my family. If anyone's listening, please, I love you to death, but just tone it down a bit.
And if any of my family is listening, stop it. Stop. I
Stop
don't
what you're
want
doing.
to talk to you.
You
I don't want to see
You
you.
fucking know what you did.
Stop it.
Aunt
You stop it.
Aunt Jemima, you fucking
Stop
know.
Stop it.
Cousin, uncle, you piece
Stop
of shit.
Okay. I'm not mad at you. Just stop it.
So we did a show tonight. Well, we didn't open mic.
I did a puppet show.
You did not whip out. If you whipped out a puppet, dude, I'd be so much happier. But you did not.
It would be great.
So how do you think tonight went?
I actually hadn't done a mic in a while.
Yeah,
So
it's been a while.
I'm kind of
It's been a
knocking
while.
up dust. It was weird. It was weird. All comics kind of tough.
Yeah, the crowd was very tough.
Very scattered about. If we could
Old
get
beef
rid
jerky.
of half the tables in that room somehow and just force everyone to sit up front,
Yeah,
that would be pretty neat.
that's what I like. Whenever I do shows, and open mics and stuff, I try to do like the monkey see monkey do. It's like I'll sit up front, and then maybe people will follow suit, but they never do. Comedians like to sit in the
I'm
back.
such a bad audience member, though.
You're
I'm
horrible.
very distracted and I have a hard time paying attention.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to be like, "Oh, that guy's not laughing," or "That guy's not paying attention." It must not be funny. Huh?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a dick or anything.
And sometimes there are just jokes that just don't make you laugh. Like there are jokes that I've heard that people tell where I'm like, that's funny. Like, that's funny, but it didn't make me go, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah, we're too cool to laugh. We're cool guys. We don't laugh.
But no, as you know, I'm one of those, I'll laugh. I laugh every time.
You laugh a little too much.
I laugh all the time.
Yeah, dial it back, son.
Possibly a little too much.
People thinking you
really
want the laughing drugs.
Yeah. Like
People
a comedian will tell a joke, and then I'll laugh, and no one else will. And then they'll look at me and go, fucking really?
Fucking asshole.
What are you doing laughing
What are you
at
doing
that, dude?
being happy over there?
Yeah, it's like, don't
Go
fucking
fuck
pity
yourself.
me. And I'm like, no, I'm actually generally fucking finding you funny.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I did okay. I think I did all right. I did a new bit, which I was actually pretty happy with how it went. The Viking thing. That was a new one.
Wow.
Yeah. Brand spanking new.
Wow.
But yeah, so I've been wanting to do fucking more mics, but the fucking gas has been so crazy lately.
Isn't gas crazy these days, you guys?
Yeah, gas. Am I right? Come on, guys.
Put a comment on how much you spend on gas a week.
Don't,
Also, your social
because if it's
security
any lower
number.
than me, I'm gonna fucking be all jealous and shit.
And everyone's
I'll
gonna be
fucking
like,
sad.
I spend money on gas too. I can relate to that.
But yeah, it's just I don't fucking feel like driving, spending weight.
You ever think about getting a horse?
No, because I feel bad for the horse.
Why?
Because I'm a fat piece of shit, and I know horses are really strong, but I feel bad. Like I rode a horse one time, and it was when I was like pretty big, and I just remember like going on the trail with the lead horse in the front, and me just leaning up to the horse, being like, "I'm really sorry about this. Like, thank you so much for carrying me. You're really strong," and just giving him a nice pat on the back, and just be like, "Keep doing it. You're doing a good job."
But like they move plows and crazier stuff.
Yes, and I'm a plow, and
carry
it's still not. It's
fat
not easy
guys.
for them. They still find it difficult, and we thank them by giving them apples and
Yeah,
shit.
but they're like made for that. They've been bred to
I
carry
just feel
people.
bad.
Like it's
I don't know. I just
their
I
function.
keep thinking of like cartoon horses in my head, where like somebody gets on them and they just go like flat to the ground, and that's just how I felt like it would be for me. I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Well, but now I've kind of thinned, because I watch my figure.
You ever think about just buying a Tesla, dude?
I've never thought about buying a Tesla.
You're only $40,000 now, or something.
I don't suck cock, so I'm not gonna buy a Tesla.
But
That's right. Call you out, Tesla drivers.
Gasoline.
Come at me, bro. It's every day, bro.
Gasoline.
It's gas.
You ever
gas,
think about getting a
gasoline.
bicycle and bicycling it everywhere?
It's too far away.
Uh,
I'm a 30-minute drive from my work. I'm not gonna fucking cycle.
That's
there.
only 2.5 hours of bicycle.
And I'm not gonna fucking do that because I'd have to wake up at like 4 in the morning and get cycling at 5. I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
You ever think about
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What
connecting a zip line from your place to your location of work?
I have given that a thought. It won't work though, because the elevation just hasn't worked out.
You could plant a tree and water it for several years, and once it is fully matured, it's gotta be like a redwood or something.
Solid idea. I like the way you think.
It could behoove you to have that kind of foresight. I'm problem solving here, and you're just putting up a stone wall, saying I'm gonna spend all my money on gasoline and just be disappointed about it. And I'm like, hey, how about you take Life Bred the Horns, and you're like, shh. It's very difficult.
Riveting.
You ever think about getting Heelys?
I've never had Heelys.
And you could just Heely all the way to work?
I don't even like rollerblading. I fucking hate Heelys.
You ever think about getting a ripstick?
Okay, I would get a scooter. I'd get a scooter.
Like a Razor scooter?
Like a Razor scooter, dude.
Or a Vespa?
Razor. Because that way I could do
like
fucking sweet tricks on it, bro.
Like a hover round?
Nope.
Or just some old guy that's like,
razor,
they call me
dude.
Scooter.
They call me Scooter. It's like an old guy nickname. It's like, they call me Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter the homeless.
He could just get piggyback ride all the way to work.
It's like, I don't think you own a fucking scooter.
Hmm.
You know what I was thinking about tonight? Cooter. That's a good one, right? That's like the southern cunt. I think
no.
It is. Yeah, because southern people don't say cunt.
Yeah, but
it's too rich for their blood. But they say cooter.
Cooter's kind of playful.
I mean, it is playful. Yeah, it does normally have a, like, they don't ever really be like, you're a cooter. But they, they'll be like, I'll kick you in the cooter. They do that. Kick you in the cooter. Here's a cooter kick. Boom. Kick you in the cooter.
Yeah.
But still, it's like a revolting way to refer to a usually female genitalia.
You ever think about hiring a NFL kicker?
Yeah.
And have him punt you to work?
Only if it was Justin Tucker on the Baltimore Ravens, because he is the best kicker in the NFL, hands fucking down.
You don't need.
And he's also a pretty attractive guy.
We're talking about gas being expensive. Now you want to spring for the most expensive kicker. There's no pleasing you. There's no pleasing you.
He's fucking sponsoring Lito's Pizza. He can't be that fucking expensive. I didn't say he was the most paid. I said he's the fucking best.
Is he though?
Yeah, because he's made fucking 63-yard field goal. And I understand that some fucking kicker in 2015 or 14 or whatever made a fucking longer goal, but the guy's a cunt cooter. He's a cooter cunt, and he can't fucking beat Justin Tucker.
Hey, you be nice to that young man.
Yeah, he's making way more money than me. He's doing a lot fucking better off. He's probably gotten laid. I can fucking make fun of him.
He still has feelings.
Kickers don't have feelings.
That one used to, but now you squash them.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I want to do.
Good. That's very mean of you.
I think that's a good ending point for this episode.
Apologize.
If I apologize, can we end the episode?
We'll see.
Okay, so
We'll
I
your apology.
apologize to the kicker who has the most kicked yards in the NFL currently. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings and called you a cooter cunt.
And what are you going to do to make things better? How are you going to ameliorate the situation?
I'm going to cheer for your team.
And
give you a back rub.
Okay.
And
what
a foot
else?
rub.
Are you going to tell people that he is not
and I
a
will,
cooter cunt?
That's asking too much.
No.
That's asking way too much.
You broke it.
Fine. I will not
Now you got to fix it.
Call him a cooter cunt. And I will officially go on right now to say he is not a cooter cunt.
Okay.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
All right. Your mom's a cooter cunt.
Well.
And that's the Off Border Podcast with Steven. Steven, Mark.
Literally stab you.
And that's the end. Thank you so much for listening. Follow us on Twitter and follow us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us about all the cooter cunts that you know.
Can you tell people that I stabbed you? Just so.
I am currently removing a knife from my abdomen that was stabbed to me by Steven or possibly Mark. I really can't remember at this point who it was that stabbed me.
Murder.
But luckily my shirt is red, so I can't even notice it. So I think I'm able to just keep going. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded. Okay. Oh, it's time to... It's going black.
Oh, don't die here. Because not even a horse will be able to drag you out.